welcome to PQ, where we watch and talk about music as classical musicians. Today's video is very special. I know we say that about a lot of our other videos, but this is truly special. Last year today, we posted our first ever video on this channel. So it's basically the anniversary of our channel. So we thought it would be cool to do something special about it. We decided to redo and recreate our first video that we posted. That was Vincent by Don McLean, and to this day it still gets views, and every time I see there's comments under that videos, I get chills because I honestly tried to get through that video. I can't watch that video or any of our first videos ever because they're just bad. I'm sure you would feel the same. I honestly tried a few times. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe we posted that. But that's how you learn. So we don't want to delete any of those, but we thought it would be fun to redo this one because this song is very beautiful, very special. So we want to have like a better version of that video on our channel. I know some of you messaged us and commented in May that that's our anniversary, but that's when we just like put the channel up, like had the name and stuff, but we never posted anything because we were not ready until a few months later. So technically, I know it says May, but we count today as the anniversary because that's when the first video went up. We want to thank you guys if you messaged us a few months ago, and we want to thank all of you to have followed us and subscribed to us in the past year.
Well, yeah, I still cannot believe that it's 1 year. Somehow it feels like we are doing this for such a long time, but when I think of a year that we started a year ago, I cannot believe that it's already a year. For me, in my head, it's just we started like 3-4 months ago. But it's crazy how many people did we got to know, and how many songs have we listened, how many new songs have we listened to in the past year, and how far we came, because it just started as a joke. I mean, not as a joke, but I mean, it was your idea to start a YouTube channel and react to music, but for me, in my head, it was like, oh yeah, let's do that, and it was like,
that's great to hear.
Yeah.
Okay.
More like, okay, yeah, let's do it. And
wow. Okay.
And it wasn't that serious in my head. And I just remembered how we started to decide how we want to do it, because we don't live in the same country. So we had at first the technical difficulties how we want to do it, and we video called a couple times to just really figure it out, and that was also really funny. Yeah, that's why it took a little longer until we started to take videos and really release them. So yeah, I'm also very thankful for all of you that you watched us and subscribed to us.
So I would say now let's shift focus to Vincent. And I really love this song. It was not a first reaction for me that first time, and it's not for me obviously now, and it's not for you either. So it's fun to listen to it now knowingly and see how it goes.
Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and the daffodils, catch the breeze and the winter chills in colors on the snowy linen land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now.
Wow, I forgot how soft and innocent his voice is. I mean, one of his songs is in my playlist, and I hear it often. And I think this should also go into my playlist. But especially in this song, I don't know. It's like a really, really young child is singing that. That's innocent. That is in his voice. It's like really he have done nothing wrong in his life, and also the choice of the acoustic guitar and how it's not that complicated and like full the arrangement like with so many instruments. Everything fits together to give this innocence of not being heard. Like I mean, we can talk about the lyrics later, but it's also all help with the message that he's sending.
How you tried to set them free, they would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. Starry, starry night, flaming flowers that brightly blaze, swirling clouds in violet haze, reflect in Vincent's eyes of china blue, colors changing hue. Morning fields of amber grain, weathered faces lined in pain, are soothed beneath the artist's loving hand. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, for they could not love you, but still your love was true. And when no hope was left inside on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you.
Oh my God, as you said, I forgot about his voice, but also I forgot how good of a poet he is in his songwriting. It kind of like I just got reminded how his songwriting and lyrics are so picturesque all the time. So it's just even with that simple acoustic guitar and that voice, just because of the choice of the words and all these like imagery that pictures for you, you can already have like a full story that is just very visual. Like his lyrics are very visual for me, not just this one, but the few songs that we listened to from him. And it's the lyrics are I mean simple but not simple at the same time, because it's not just like the normal phrases or words that you hear every day, but it's also not that complicated. So I love that. It's just he's just using very unique phrases to paint us pictures, and specifically in this it just uses so many colors as to picture the emotions. I specifically love the second verse when he was saying flaming flowers that brightly blaze, like that. Like first of all, it's a mouthful to say that, but it's just so beautiful, like how he got the idea of like put these words back to it's just like poetry. I can't say anything else about it. And then the clouds and the violet haze, and then how he relates that to his color of eyes that is china blue. It's just that, and that's just like that verse always like really I don't know, resonated with me because of like the choice of phrasing and the wording. But that's, I guess, that applies to all of it. Like, it's just like if you just read it without the music, it always makes sense, and it's just like poetry.
But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry night, portraits hung in empty halls, frameless heads on nameless walls, with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like the strangers that you've met, the ragged men in ragged clothes, a silver thorn, a bloody rose, lie crushed and broken on the virgin snow. Now I think I know what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never
Wow. Wow, I really forgot how beautiful this song was. And about the music, first of all, it's really fitting and helping with his delivery. And here and there, I mean, I really love that the base of the music is just the guitar, and especially that is the guitar acoustic, that gives it this intimate and natural feeling. And then here and there it comes a little like a melodic, more melodic instrument, like sometimes a violin, sometimes I think a wind instrument came also somewhere. Like it comes like with like a feather, and take his voice on it, and then move it forward so that it goes a little forward, and it doesn't feel like you're stuck somewhere. It really is moving forward, even though the tempo is not that fast. But of course, I mean, I think everybody would agree that the star of this song is the, exactly as you said, is the lyrics, and how poetical the lyrics is, and also his performance. First of all, I think, if I remember correctly, it's his kind of style that he doesn't make the stuff so like complicated, or like when you listen to him you think that he has nothing to hide, and he's like an open book, and he doesn't play any games with his performance. And I think one reason is the less usage of vibrato. You could hear vibrato, but really minimal at the end of some words or some sentences. And also the fragile way that he let his voice out is also one of the other reasons. And also I really loved how, exactly like the lyrics that you said, that it's so picturesque, and you can really imagine every color that he says or every picture that he draws. But also his performance really helps with like painting this picture. For example, when he says crush, he really put accent on sh, so it really also feels like crush and hears like crush, so that not only you can you can see the pictures with the poetical way, with the storytelling that he said, but also you can imagine it. It helps with your imagination, the way that he's performing and the way that he says some of the words.
Yeah, something else also that I don't know if I talked about it before or I noticed even that before was the rubato in this song. I think it really helps if you are also playing the instrument and singing at the same time, because it's just that layer of communication obviously is easier. And in this song, it was so matched together. I am guessing because he was playing the guitar, that he had very subtle speeding up or slowing down in some of the phrases, and the guitar, as if there was no delay, it was just doing those rubato or those like speed changes or tempo changes, and those like subtle nuances in the tempo right away. And it was because the whole arrangement, as you said, it was very simple and the focus was mostly on the lyrics, except for like a little bit of a here and there texture adding with the strings and other stuff. Uh, but if I feel like if the whole song is very metronomic and very rigid in tempo, it would not have the same effect, because then you're also losing that momentum. You're losing that flow in the song. So instead of adding a bunch of stuff here and there or doing a bunch of changes, I think he was wisely just doing a lot of like rubato. There was a lot of it actually in every phrase. So I think those were the things that would just move the song. And then sometimes it would just move you to like a climax, but it would never reach an actual climax. But sometimes it would just make it a little bit faster, even so obvious, so you'd feel like it's going somewhere, but it would never actually go anywhere that much. It would just stay in like a circle that you would just go back and forth, or in like a way, not necessarily a circle, that would just go back and forth a lot. And it kind of reminded me of the painting as well, the way that he was doing that kind of subtle changes in the tempo, because it would create kind of like a round movement. And it reminded me, I mean, we've seen like the Starry Night painting that this song is mostly inspired by, but I also actually saw it, I showed you, I saw it a few weeks ago actually. It just happened, and it really, now that I think about it, those like the movements of the brush in the painting, those like circular motions that would happening that picture the sky, exactly like kind of represent that feel of the music as well. I don't know if Don McLean thought about that and did that, I don't know, like, but there is like a flow in both of them, the painting and the song as well, that is just like a circular flow that is not in a loop, but it's just like, for example, going here and then going here. It's just like the brush works and the painting. So now that I think about it, it kind of relates to that. And maybe before that I didn't pay attention. I don't know if it was intentional or not.
Yeah, and the message, I mean, I think I talked about the message that he gives in our first video. If somebody wants to watch it again, hopefully not. But again, it's like this feeling that the artists have, or like I think like maybe in other fields, like some philosophers maybe also, or in general, the people who are more sensitive, not in a way that they get sad like easy. It's more sensitive that they can feel more, and they care more, get hurt more in this world, as he said that you were not for this world, or this world was not something for you, because they get not understood in this world by the people who can maybe careless. So whoever you are and whatever you do, for example, as an artist, it's for sure it's not completely understood with so many of people. I mean, Van Gogh is one of the big symbol of this, that he didn't get recognized or appreciated at all when he was alive, and first he became recognized through the wife of his brother, after he died, and I think during his life he could sell one or two of his paintings, and everybody were hating his painting and never understood. That's one thing that he wasn't understood on his time and when he was alive. But also he was talking about now that he wasn't also sure that if the people still now understand his work, because yeah, he has more fans, there is so many museums and they buy his works for so much like price. But being understood is something else than having so recognized by so many people or being famous. And what he was saying, that it was that I understand you and I know what you were saying. And I think he presents as like other artists or like other people who really understand, for example, this person or the artist or the artwork. And the other people that he was talking about were the majority of the people in the society that they never will understand.
All right, that was it for this video. We hope you guys enjoyed this video as well, even though this video is kind of like a redo. I'm not sure how much of our original comments we said. I don't even want to go check, but hopefully we said some new stuff about the song and the lyrics. But we really enjoyed doing it anyway, because the song is obviously very beautiful and his voice and everything about it. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. But thank you so much for following us for 1 full year, and hopefully there is way more videos and many more years to come on this channel. But don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. If you want to support us more, there's a buy me a coffee link in the description. We'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.
Bye.